Slap a little spicy salsa on her. You know what you call a burrito that good? That's a burrito, because oh man is she good. Taco boy here in town never lets me down. If I don't have me a burrito at least once a week, guys, I'm as worthless as an octopus with 4 pairs of gloves. Just worthless. Got all them damn gloves, but I ain't got no hands to put in them. Anyhow, we ain't here for burritos. We ain't here for octopuses, hands, or gloves. We're here because we got to get some wheel action going this week. So wheels. This thing had bent wheels. Now there sits different wheels. Custom machined wheels. Brake drums for behind wheels. We like to keep scrap wheels. We've got bent crap wheels. Hey, there's a spoke wheel. And in case you blow wheel. That means it's my spare for the travel-all. The half-haul took the yee-haul wheels, which left us with a bad deal. It left us with, we got a bunch of mismatched wheels on the yee-haul right now, and I had some 18-inch steelies I said I'd put on that thing. And since we robbed from that to this, now that ain't got nothing good, we gotta get something on that we're happy with. I didn't even know that one was there. We just got wheels everywhere. Of course, as y'all know, I like to run steel wheels on everything. Now these 18-inch steelies, they come factory on like a Nissan Titan. A lot of the mini truck guys, because they're the same 6-lug, like to run them. You kind of get the oversized steely look. These steelies have holes in them, which I'm usually not a big fan of. I think it kind of kills the steely look myself. Anyone who knows spare tires or spare wheels from newer vehicles, it easily makes it identifiable as kind of like one of them, I guess you could say. But I think with a beauty ring and a cap on her, we can maybe make her look decent, and then we'll see if we think we're gonna like her on the old yee-haul. We ain't changed up nothing on the yee-haul or gave it any love in a while. Now speaking of changing up, before we start pulling down heavy wheels and I start smashing toes, let's go change up this custom accessory on my feet, and we'll get our Skechers on. That way we still smash our toes. We'll just smash them in a Skecher instead. Lock and load, baby. They're slip fit with ultimate grip. Toe protection slack in a hair. Oh, hey there, pretty mama. Sound like Johnny Bravo. Yeah, see what I mean? Hole in that steel wheel makes it, you know, that's from a newer car. That's all right. We're gonna do what we can with what we got, and what we got is 4 boxes right here we need to get down. And then I think, yep, 18-inch steel wheel set of 4. Finish, chrome. Sometimes chrome does get you home. And sometimes old wobbly step ladders get you a trip to the hospital. Never mind, she's solid. Let's see what old Pudding Tang's been hiding in the old hidey hole. More dots and caps. Can't ever have too many. That's them terrible 14-inch beauty rings. God bless America. We can't afford to be dropping that and losing any, not a single drop. Oh. Yeah, I think this is them. I had a really nice set. She'd been polished before. Oh yeah, she'd been polished too. She may have been polished 3. And she's been polished 4. These ones are real shiny. So winner, winner, chicken dinner. I think we'll run these 4 here. I just got a crate full of winners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 look polished. You can see how these still have like a brush stroke to them, but they're a clean set too. That one's decent, but she ain't the prettiest, so we'll use it for mock-up. We'd rather pop this one on and off than one of our good ones. Is, you know, use her as a tool. Oh, consolidation. That's what I like to see. So at some point I picked up another set of them and didn't even remember doing that apparently. Oh, little beauty ring action right there. Nice little plastic chrome jobber. You already know if I was gonna mess with it, it's gotta have dirt daubers. So it's already on our wheels here. Not today, dirt dauber. We done booted him across the highway. Ooh. Yep. These wheels are all there, guys. Yes, sir, Bob, they are. Now, I found these big boy truck parts on eBay. She says big boy truck parts, reconditioned by Keystone. So I'm sure they locate these things, they blast them, paint them. I don't know if that's powder coat, I don't know. Whatever it is a little nitty gritty. Yeah, that's all right. Let me show you what we're after here though. So we're gonna set that right there. And we're gonna take one of our decent caps here. And when you look up here, you kind of see what we're going for there. And having this and that kind of kills that whole, what people say, vibe. It kills the vibe of a new truck wheel. I think that just pops on. But this, on the other hand, will not. That's why we're here. I can tell you someone's gonna say you could have ordered this template. They sell these clips, you drill, you tap your wheel, you screw this to it, you screw that to it. Guys, this ain't my first rodeo putting caps on a wheel that they don't belong on. I do that on almost everything. I always just figure out a nub, cut out a nub out of some type of metal, and I figure out center and where it needs to be, how far out, and I weld it to the wheel. And figuring out the first one is HE double hockey sticks. All right, it's a royal pain in the you-know-what, the old butticus. But once you figure out that one and you know how much to measure out, the other three go smooth. So let's figure out the first one. The Datsun wheel uses 3 little balls that it clicks to, and that's what always gave me the idea. This one may be tricky. Our edge is sitting pretty center on our little lip here, so we gotta get something to come up and over for it to kind of click to. So I'm gonna start here with eagle eyeing this thing to center. Pretty close there. 4 9/16. 4 9/16. So that should be the same way. Before this moves again, I'm gonna mark it. 4 9/16. 4 9/16. We're gonna mark her again. Now we know we can set that there and center it up when we need to. We got us 4 marks. It's gonna be hard for y'all to see, but I can see them just fine. Now we got to figure out what to account for, since these obviously got a lip on the inside. So quick check, and inside to inside is about 10 3/16. But the nubs actually have to be just a hair wider than that, because as you go to knock that on, it's got to go around it and have somewhere to click back to. So it's got to be a little more, a little wider. I ain't done this in a good minute, so I don't remember about how much, but I'm just gonna aim for 10 1/4 and go from there. Now we gotta figure out what we're gonna get it to click around. Since we're on that hill, it may start to drop in, so then we end up needing something wider. We're getting into a mess here. There, now we can see a little better. These two are in line with these lug nuts. I split the difference on these to go out that way, so I know we're gonna be pretty square. So now that we can see, we know we need our thing to end up at around 10 1/4. We can start trying to figure where we need a nub to land. In between line to in between line is right at 10 5/8. So if we take the 10 5/8, we subtract it from the 10 1/4, we should get a difference of 3/8. Divide her by 2. We need to come in 3/16 of an inch on each side. And if we do that, boom, 10 1/4. So that bottom edge is pretty well a perfect little circle. And since it sits right there, and then our nub's got to sit in here, it's gonna have to come up quite a bit since this is kind of going downhill. Now, if that was perfectly flat, kind of like our Datsun wheel over there, say this ain't going downhill or nothing, we would measure these, which are about 3/8 of an inch, and we would try just applying that, putting a little piece of something around 3/8 of an inch. But since this is going downhill, 3/8 of an inch probably ain't gonna do it. We're gonna need something a little bigger. Let's see what the old scrap cabinet has to offer. Looks like we got 3/8 and 1/2 inch round rod. I think we're gonna start with our 1/2 inch and see what happens. We're use the old knee saving pad for sure. Oh, oh, oh. That damn Velcro will get you. As you can tell, I don't think I've ever had that out of there. Cut us 4 of them though. We got a little cleanup. Try to use that as a little hard stop where we're fairly consistent. We're gonna grab them, and our little lip there, we're gonna clean her up. Nope, don't lose it. Protect them ears unless you want to be deaf. And there we have 4 cleaned up. Well, let's do some more figuring. So when we sit this round piece in here, the edge of that round piece needs to go up even with that. So it's going to be touching a little further back like so. I think y'all see what I'm getting at here. What I'm going to do, we got to clean up a little more paint. Someone didn't go quite back far enough. Before we start tacking these, all that's one thing to consider. The next is trying to keep them square from each other. Now you may not trust your eagle eye as much as I do, but I'm gonna mark center of these circles on the outside of the steely. I'm gonna mark center of these where our lug nuts go. And I'm gonna run us a piece of tape across there that hits all them points. Just beautiful. You don't touch them all by coincidence. Now I'm gonna mark in our 3/16 on both sides, and that's where we're gonna try tack in the first 2, and then we'll check the cap from there. Got one little tack. I actually picked that up off there about a 1/16. And guys, I know it's bad to weld without your helmet on, but for something like this, just don't do what I do, okay? Couple little baby taps to get her out to that edge. Also, kind of floating it like that, you can kind of work them. So here's where we see if we're doing good or not. I've never got this right the first time. Usually from here you start figuring out your adjustments. Oh, it feels pretty close actually. Like really close. Like before I get too carried away, I'm gonna tack that again. Oh, it's close. It is close. It pops on. Hey, that's on. Get your favorite pecker and just tap it out that way just a hair. That's pretty good, guys. All right, now we got to match these. So we got to find center this way, and then we can measure off our lip to this for when we push them out, so we can match them to these ones where we tapped them out to. And once we know all them measurements, hopefully, that's it. Weld it up onto the next wheel. Play connect the dots with the tape. Mark that baby. Do this side. Mark that baby. 8 1/8. 8 1/8. 8 1/8. Eight and 1/8. Guys, we're pretty square there. Cross measuring from in here to that point, in here to that point, come across from in here to there, there to there. I'm happy. Four and 11/16. 4 and 11/16. 4 and 11/16. 4 and 11/16. Now, it may have favored one side or the other by a split hair, maybe a 32ndth, but we're pretty close, guys, I guarantee you that. Now, being close is great, but what really matters is, does that click on with all 4 on there? And does it hold on good? Because with 2, I could still pop her off. No, I don't think she's going anywhere. She is popped on, guys. There we go. Next, I like to give them the roll test where I kind of stand back and make sure they're not doing no crazy wobbling amount. She looks fine. Pop her off, and we're gonna weld up this bottom side. Weld her up. Any little piece of slag we just knock off. She should be done. She'll be done. We're just gonna slice us a ton of them little wheels. Oh yeah, baby. I was gonna keep going and just dance every wheel. This one did good. I kind of had to backtrack, knock one nub off. And that's because I think I told y'all 4 and 11/16 from the edge of the wheel to the edge of the nub. But after a little love tapping and fine tuning, 4 3/4 actually works better. It makes it easier for the cap to go on, but the cap's still tight. Where like that one, I was having kind of stretch the cap a little bit. So you learn from your mistakes. And what do you do if they break off, guys? The weld, you just grind it down. Don't go buck nasty. Don't get crazy, grind your wheel away. Use your little roll lock, knock the tack off, reposition, do it again. Jump on my girly coffee. I don't want to hear it. Tasty. We're gonna throw that down. Don't mind all them spiders that were in there. We'll set that there. Hiya. I'm gonna have these things blasted and probably painted white for the yeehaw. So I'm gonna see if I've got any white paint. We'll just dust it and get us an idea here. I don't have a lot of options. We got some flat white, some high heat paint. Who knows? We'll use high heat paint, because what if our brakes start dragging and it gets hot? We need our wheel paint to be able to handle it. Well, that old grill paint's laying down good. We'll let that set up. I'm not really worried about the center. Our cap will cover that. The yeehaw wheels used to be the same U-Haul, orangish color, but I'm thinking white with the two-tone may look good, so we'll just do a little mock-up and see. We're gonna go out to the other place where the yeehauler is. And we're gonna do a little mock-up action. Yoo-hoo! Ah! And Miss Rudeness on the phone, as y'all's pointed out.
I'm usually doing so. I'm not TikToking right now. I'm usually
She's answering y'all's merchandise emails is what she's doing, and y'all's like, oh, she don't talk to us. She's trying to give you top quality service is what it is.
top quality.
You got that crunch going or what? So before we mess with this, little sneak peek here. This pile of wood here ain't here for nothing. Here's some odds and ends from a project. Then don't mind these heifers here. But if you come this way, you'll see a sweet patinted water truck. That baby's the right color. Look at that thing. And yeah, there may be a little dirt work action going down right now, folks. But that's it. That's all you get. Little sneak peek, a little snippet. That's just nasty 219.
You literally scared the shit out of that one.
That'll get us good grass. Keep it fertilized. So obviously we're not building on the house yet, but we got a pile of wood, so y'all know what that means. There's a project going on inside of the shop, but we ain't gonna show that just yet. We'll do a shop update video again with some more work out here, probably within a month or so, I'd say. We're here for this thing because we gotta see if we like that wheel on this or not. First, we're gonna chalk our wheel. There's a decent chalk rock from the old chalk pile. You smell cow poo-poo? Yeah, I do. Oh, got a helper now. Hold on. You gotta get. You're doing it right. You just gotta get it on there first. There you go.
I take a lot of muscle to do it.
A lot of muscle just to hold that, huh?
Uh-huh.
You're a natural, girl.
Those look like old school wheels.
You like them?
No.
Two will work for mocking up. Someone found a grasshopper she's got to get. Oh.
Ah!
Pick him up.
No.
Don't be scared. What's wrong? He just wants a friend.
Our friendship is over. We're enemies.
Woo, tell me that don't look good on there. Of course, with the weight of the truck, it'd be tucked up in there more. We are going to have to run a kind of low pro tire. But you can see how that's kind of looking like an oversized factory-ish influenced anyhow steely. Real popular today to run the oversized steelies on stuff. I don't like the massive ones. I think an 18 still pretty proportional. And actually, the holes in the steel wheels on these ones don't look near as bad as, you know, a lot of them do, like on the Torola. And with this, it kind of works with our dimple-dyed front bumper, actually.
Hello.
Coming down. So I appreciate y'all watching. There's always, you know, behind the scenes stuff going on that has to be done, and any of the stuff I can turn into smaller videos here on the second channel. I'm gonna keep doing it, and I hope y'all keep enjoying it, and we'll keep watching. Y'all know we got that good quality merchandise at the PuddensFabricationShop.com. Sausage wagon shirts, they're in right now, and it looks identical to this. Of course, the sausage wagon ain't been on the channel in a while, so y'all ain't excited about it, but we got plenty of them. The patina logo. We're getting geared up for some long sleeves before too long, so I hope y'all like them. And don't forget, sitting on your ass, don't finish your project. My project is, well, we gotta get out of here, guys. We got cheer tonight. Hot Rod's gonna show Dad how to do some more cheers. Hot damn, there's so much BSery. We had to start a whole channel for all the extras. Be sure to go check out Puddin's Fab Shop if you ain't seen that baby yet. Come on! Oh yeah, may have forgot to mention, our center bore is too small for these two, so we gotta have them machined out.